Our first project in the Design for Radiology studio was to transform a design, changing the ideology behind it. Me and Ben were assigned to do the infinity chair from Karim Rashid with the ideology of Bartolnitta. They are artists, and we took inspiration from their project Alga Culture. Our final design is this imaginary concept that this chair could charge a human body with the plant's energy. The second part of this project was to modify the design with an ideology that we wanted to work on, individually. I choose slow living. Slow living is a lifestyle and it pushes on the fact that our lives are lived frenetically and in a fast manner. Slow living is a step back and a necessary encounter with the essential things of life. After an intense research, I created this design using wood as it gives a natural touch and white fabric. I've tried to make this chair as more comfortable as I could, so you've got a large seat, an ergonomic back, armrests and space for books. In the Pandemic Tools project, we had to find what issues the coronavirus caused in our routines. In my case, was an exercise issue, because during the pandemic, gyms and therapy places are closed, so I was unable to properly do the exercise for my back problems. My main problem was to lock the legs during the exercise, so after some initial ideas and also the brainstorming during a project with my colleagues, I come up with my final design. I made a prototype, it worked and solved my issue. The next project was the NHS app redesign. In our brief, we had to ensure fairness, social justice, avoid algorithmic biases, discrimination and capitalist surveillance features. We made the app more transparent and inclusive, also more ethically responsible by allowing it to be installed on earlier versions of iOS and Android. We've introduced the QR tracking also to outdoor spaces like parks and streets. We added a map so you can avoid risky areas and included a notification also before 15 minutes of contact. My main project is about technology implanted and totalitarianism. There is a growing trend going on with biohacking. Biohacking is biological experimentation as by gene editing or the use of drugs or implants done on a living organism. My focus will be on how this technology will grow in 30-50 years from now, and how it will impact privacy, control or surveillance in relation with an hypothetical totalitarian government. My personal ideology is pretty critical about this, and I want to create a resolutive tool so you will not need an invasive implant. I'm very excited to see how the project will evolve during the module.